radio. Shout it.
When you're looking at your movie that you're about to drop, when you go back and you're talking to the writer about different scenes and stuff like that, how much of your personal are you throwing in there?
I'm going all in. Like I don't have nothing. Like Cody said, I don't have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
You can put it all out there. I mean, I ain't perfect.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell nobody I'm perfect. And if I make a mistake, I don't mind admitting I made a mistake.
Exactly.
But what I don't want to do is make the same mistake over and over and over again.
Right.
Like so many of us do. We go and we used to go to jail for whatever crime we did, and while we in jail, we come up with a better plan to do the same crime, and come back out and it don't work then, and then we go back in and we got another new plan now.
Yeah.
We'll do the same thing, but
Exactly.
even better, and with a different guy. This time we got a better guy. This guy here, he's smarter than the other guy.
Exactly.
So, we keep coming up with them brilliant plans that never work.
How do you feel now being able to get all this money legally, though, man?
Man, it's unbelievable. I'll probably be the first multi-billion dollar black. That's my goal now. I'll be the first multi-billion dollar black in the world. I'm shooting for that, and I'm standing on that. Just like I did when the man came to write my obituary. Did you read that article in the LA magazine where he said he was writing my obituary?
Now, what the hell made him do that?
He thought I was gone. He thought I was dead. They have me in that concrete tomb, though.
Yeah.
Where you don't really come out of it. Most people that they put in that tomb don't come out of that tomb.
That's true.
So, I found a way out. I was going to chisel my way out, hammer my way out.
I was going your way out.
Yeah, I was going to have to come out of there.
Exactly.
So I wound up reading my way out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
When you look over your life and you think about stuff like that, when you went into jail illiterate and then you came out literate, and being able to really use your own brain to think your way out of the worst situation you could have possibly been in at that time, how do you feel being able to conquer that, man?
When you conquer one of your greatest fears, and one of my greatest fears was not being able to read.
Yeah.
I felt that I was dumb, stupid, all the things that a person would think about themselves not being able to function literally in an environment, in society.
Yeah.
So I had this low self-esteem about that.
Mm-hmm.
But once I conquered it,
Yeah.
it was like, what else can I do?
Yeah.
I just beat that. It's been holding me down for all these years, for 28 years.
Exactly.
Not being able to read had haunted me. And then finally, somebody taught me just the simple thing of sounding out the letters. Learning how to sound out the letters, learn how to sound out letters and patch them together, and learning that sound. And I was like, wow, that's all it was.
Exactly.
It was just a technique, one of the keys.
Now, exactly. Now, coming back out here on these streets, though, Rick, when you look up, after you were free, you've been moving and grooving. I mean, documentaries, books left and right. I mean, just doing it big. Have you learned any new things that you've been adding to your repertoire?
Well, right now I'm studying the internet. I see all these people with these millions and millions of followers and stuff, and I'm wondering how did they get them? Yeah. So what I did is I went back to basics. I said, well, you know what? If somebody did it, they wrote a book about it.
Yeah.
So I ordered the book. I'm reading a couple books now about Instagram, increasing your followers on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well.
Yeah.
I'm also reading the guy Gary V from New York. So now I'm studying again. I start back reading. One of the things that I hate that I did is when I got out, I'd read over 300 books when I got out. So I felt that I never need to read another book.
Exactly.
I felt I was sharp enough. But what I found out is that I was sharp in some areas, but with this new technology stuff, because really when I got out, Facebook and them was just really being born. They were still young.
Yeah.
But I didn't take advantage of that, and I missed a great opportunity that I could have been at the front of the pack or right with the heat right now, but by me allowing other people to start, because I just started my social media about 4 years ago, but I could have been doing it 10 years ago, and I would have been one of the first.
How do you feel about social media right now?
I love social media. Social media can take a normal person who don't have a job. I'm reading about now who people were sleeping on sisters' couches and people were sleeping in cars and did little simple stuff like working out, making baskets, and they take social media, man, and turn those into multi-million-dollar companies.